Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of April 5th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. So as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Libra, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. I already released that reading, and if you didn't see it, I'll pin it to the end of this video. But the tarot card of the week reading is a message to you from source, something that they want you to go within and consider so you can make a decision at this time that is best for you and your life. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Libra collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Libra collective for the week of April 5th, 2026? Let's get one more shuffle here for you. Thank you. Tarot card of the week, the King of Wands. What ideas are you ready to implement with others? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. What aspect of your life needs rest and healing? Okay, right behind that, I see Judgment. Okay, King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands the tarot card of the week here for the Libra collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What ideas are you ready to implement with others? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Lovers, we have the Devil, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. Well, Libra, I think your reading's going to be pretty short, to be quite honest with you. It looks like you've made the choice to move away from a situation, environment, or connection that you feel was either toxic or treated you unfairly. There was some kind of imbalance, or maybe you even recognized a toxic pattern within yourself that kept you stuck to that situation, environment, or connection. The good news is you have made the decision to move on from that and to move towards some type of new beginning or new chapter here for yourself. However, in the Monica Louv deck that I use for this reading, the King of Wands is sitting, and he is seen sitting in most of the tarot decks. But your question this week is, what ideas are you ready to implement with others? So there's something here about you moving on, moving into this new chapter, but some of you think you need to do this alone in that Nine of Pentacles. However, Page of Pentacles to the Three of Cups says there's at least one person that would help you with this transformation or this transmutation that you're going through. Because I feel like you're leaving behind something bad and you're moving towards something good or something better. So you're definitely changing your life here. But some of you think that you need to do it alone. And I don't think that's the case here. Let's clarify the Devil real quick, and then we're going to clarify who this individual is here or people that can actually help you with this. Clarify the Devil here for Libra. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by the King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Star. So you're seeing this as the opportune time for you to get away from this situation, environment, or connection. I almost get the feeling that the universe dropped something here in your lap, like could have been something terrible that happened, but you're looking at it like, okay, this is the worst thing that could have happened to me, but I'm going to use it now to propel me forward in a new direction. For others of you, something transpired here with this person, and you were like, yep, I'm going to use that as the excuse to move on from them. And for others of you, it's possible some new opportunity came in, and I only say that because Wheel of Fortune is technically good luck energy. That is Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So for some of you, maybe you received some opportunity and you took that as an out. So take it how it resonates to you. Either something transpired with this person or something bad happened and you saw it as an out or excuse or reason to pivot. And for others of you, was an opportunity. Either way, it is divine timing. I know we all hate that phrase in the tarot community, and I do as well. But there's no other way to explain. Tower to the Wheel of Fortune. It was meant to take you away from this person. I mean, if this is a person, whatever situation, environment, or connection this was, it was emotionally dysregulating for you and possibly even emotionally toxic for you to continue engaging with it. So there was a need here for Source to create the tower or send you a tower or send something your way, hoping you would embrace the tower and move in a new direction so you could heal from that and move towards something new. Have the Star card and the Ace of Cups. Why is Libra of the mindset that they need to do this alone? How about that? Let's clarify that Nine of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Okay. You feel like this is your cross to bear. Like I did this. I put myself in this situation, or I don't know, maybe for some of you, this was an addiction that was emotionally like comforting to you, like a excessive eating or the consumption maybe of drugs or alcohol for some of you. And you just feel like, well, I did it to myself. So I got to, pick myself up by the bootstraps and move on. And for others of you, like I said, maybe you were involved here with a situation, environment, or connection, and you feel like I put myself in there. I have an opportunity now to move on from it, and I have to do this. This is my truth. This is my decision. This is my cross to bear. And these are all very singular energies here. However, Page of Pentacles says all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask. And you have someone or up to 3 people here that would be willing to help you with this. Tell me about the person or people that would be willing to help. We have the Death card. Could be a Scorpio. You have the 5 of Cups. Actually, also a Scorpio. And you have the Chariot, Cancerian. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Queen of Swords. This could be another person, another air sign, certainly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I get the feeling this is more like your energy. There's something here Source wants you to look at, Libra, and say, based upon your past experiences, because for me, queens exist in the present. They process the past. Kings take action. And there's something here about, remember the last time you thought you were making the right decision and you thought that you could do something on your own, and maybe it ended up becoming more trying or complicating for you, or maybe that's how you ended up in that situation, environment, or connection to begin with. Like, let's not repeat that past mistake. And if it's not that past mistake, just another mistake in the past where maybe you thought you could do something on your own, but then maybe it didn't come to fruition or you weren't happy with the results. So this time around, it says, we can change this. You can still move forward in the Chariot. In fact, you can move forward a lot quicker with the aid and assistance of another individual. Anything else? I was going to say King of Wands needs to know. Anything else Libra needs to know? Anything else Libra needs to know? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. For some of you, it could be a little pride. Maybe a little pride, a little ego here. Maybe this is the person or the people who told you not to engage in this behavior or not to indulge or not to get involved with the situation, environment, or connection. So there could be something here in terms of family or friends or, other people here in your life that you've known for a long time. There's a little stubborn energy in you, like, well, I don't want to ask them for help because originally they told me not to do that or not to engage with that. But I don't think that this person or these people would hold that against you. You have the Moon, you have the 9 of Wands, and you have the 10 of Wands. They would be more than happy to come in and help you with this burden or transition here, if you will. Like they could lighten your load. Maybe not by a lot, but enough to help you so you don't feel so alone with whatever this is. So I would look for a person or people, a community people, even if it's just people online that you can talk to about this. You might garner or gather some new ideas from them on how they did this transition that you're currently in the process of. So think about it this week in the 4 of Swords and then make a judgment call. Would this really be easier for you to reach out to this person or these people? And if your answer is yes, then that might be something that you want to do over the next week or 2. Let's get you 3 cards of advice, my friend. I definitely want to congratulate you for moving on from that, because I've been seeing that in your readings for almost a whole 2 years, on and off, since I've been reading for you. So whether you're doing it this week, you're moving on, or you're just creating a plan to move on from it, congratulations. But definitely ask for help here. Yep, ask for help. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, my friend. 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. It's okay to step up and ask. No one's going to look at it like you're defeated or you can't handle it on your own. Even if this is a person or people that in the past you had conflict with, or maybe you had an exchange of words with them because they didn't want you to do this, I still think this person or these people would be there right by your side, nurturing you, helping you, assisting you, or giving some really good, solid advice to help you transition into this new chapter of your life. So don't be stubborn. That is what I have for you, Libra, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you good luck with this. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.